Hello, Darren here. Today we're going to be doing a review on Star Wars Black Series director Krennic from Rogue One. Now, I live in Australia, and these figures in this type of box, in most of the stores, they cost $35. Which is a bit much, but you know, if some people want to buy it, pay $35, then that's fine. Now, I was in the reject shop a couple of days ago, and I walked past the aisle where the toys are, and noticed this on the shelf. I picked it up, was surprised to find this in the reject shop, because these weren't in there before. So I went up to the counter and I asked how much this was. So they checked and they said $10. And I thought, oh yes, I'll get it. Now usually I get figures that are like, you know, this size, and you know, which that one was from episode 1, and this is from the original figures, which I have quite a lot of. Now, I did pay $10 because I kept the docket. Now, the thing is, the reason why I kept the docket is because if you happen to go into a reject shop and go down to the aisle where the toys are, have a look in that aisle, because you never know, you might find one of these or the other type of Star Wars figures that are in the other packaging, where they cost $5 and then this cost $10. Now, keep the docket, because this is the docket from a couple of days ago, right, that I paid $10 for this. If you keep the docket and you go to any of the stores that have this or any other type of figures, you show them, you pick up the figure, go to the counter, and you say, I bought one of these figures in another store, and say reject shop or any other store, and say, oh, I paid this much. You paid $5 or you paid $10. If you're getting these figures, show them the docket that you have proof, and then you just pay $10, because they'll just charge you for $10 for one of these that you paid for in the other store, like the reject shop. But what I'm doing now is, every time I go into a reject shop, I have a look in the toy aisle, just to see if there's any Star Wars figures, whether it's from Rogue One, The Force Awakens, any type of Star Wars figures, including these ones. Go up, pick them up, go up to the counter and pay a lesser price, either $5 or $10, and that way you're not end up paying more for something that you can get for a lesser price. Now, we'll have a look at the figure. Just open the box. Now, I've already cut sticky tape at them already. I've already cut the stick there. Now, have a look at the figure. Now, that is open. Now, the weapon is not too bad. It's not like in a bit of black on it, but apart from that, it's not too bad. The figure itself, which of course this comes off, looks like the actual person that played Director Krennic. Not a bad figure. He sort of his arms move and hands move, which isn't too bad actually. So I'm glad that I went into the reject shop to check to see if there was any more Star Wars figures there, and of course, as I said, this was there, which I am, as I said, I'm still surprised, because there always seems to be one every time. I have found Finn. I've found there's a couple of others that were there, but it's always one. Now, this figure, of course, the gun can fit in the holster there, like so. Pretty good. And he holds the gun like so, which is not too bad, you know. So, thing is, I might collect a few more of these, even the other figures. So, with the cape, which fits on that, and he, hang on, let's see if it stands up. There we go, he stands up. Now, don't forget to subscribe, and as I said, if you happen to go into the reject shop, because I live in Australia, if you have a reject shop in your state, have a look in the aisle where the toys are, because you never know, there might be one of these. So don't forget to subscribe. Catch you later.